Which platform creates better food images and video? Is it Kling or Sora? Hey, my name is Rosh. I'm the co-host of the Creative AI Show. And in this video, we're going to talk about Kling and Sora and try to figure out which one creates better food images as well as video. We'll start off with Kling, and actually this image here is not from Kling. This was an effect that we created a few videos ago. But let's start off with a very basic prompt for both Kling and Sora to see how they do in terms of creating an image. We'll start off with Colors 2.0 for Kling, and then we'll go to Sora with their new image generator right here. We'll start off with a very basic prompt for both, and that is a knife cutting into a tomato. There goes Kling. And here goes Sora. Take a look at Kling. So here are the 4 images that Kling created. And this has a very nice mood. It's not cutting through the tomato, but let's take a look and see what else we have. That's nice. This part of the tomato is in a little bit of an odd spot, but this is a type of photo that a lot of the AIs do have trouble with. Looks like it was cut this way. But this is okay. We don't want necessarily cut all the way through because we want the AIs to create a video next. But let's see how Sora did. All right, here's Sora. That doesn't look right. That looks a little bit off. This is not good. Again, no. And that's definitely a no. So I'm going to say that Kling won the day on that one. Now let's download our favorite. And I'm going to go with this one for Sora. And for Kling, well, although I don't like the position of this tomato, I think this may be the best for the cutting. So we'll do this one. Okay, so now we'll upload this image. And now we'll do a video. So let's generate video. We can do it right from here. And I'm just going to say cut tomato. And then at Sora, doesn't give us the easy option necessarily, but we can go right here, do video, can choose from my library. Here we go, and I think I wanted, which one did I want? I wanted, well, we'll go with this one. Create video, and go. Oh, I didn't say cut. Well, let's just see what happens. So we have 2. Okay. Okay, we're over at Kling, and let's see. Yeah, cutting in looks good. Well, that's an interesting shape that goes in that tomato, but not too bad. I mean, the cut tends to disappear, but the initial cut, you could cut it, no pun intended, the actual clip at a certain point, and I think it would look very realistic, but you would have to do some editing. Let's see what Sora did. So here's Sora, and it looks like that the second one to the right is the one which we had the same prompt, but that completely fails with lots of morphing. And this, yeah, did not work out very well. So Sora did not win the day. I think Kling won the day in terms of this one. Okay, for the next one, we'll create the image first. And this one I decided an egg frying in a small pan. So both of them we're going to create an image for this. I would say Kling is faster. Let's see what we have here. Nice. I think let's see. Well, we want it frying, right? Oh, that's a little wrong. Okay, we want it frying. So I'm going to go with this one. I'll download this image so we can fry it up. Let's take a look at Sora. And not too bad. More environment, I think, with Kling. Yeah, definitely more environment with Kling. So I'm going to say that although I didn't ask for it, I do like the images on Kling a little bit better. Let's go with this one here to bring it to life. Okay, let's see, generate video. That's exactly what we'll do. We'll do it with this one. Go. Oh, do we want a prompt? Yes, we do. I'm just going to say fry the egg. And we'll use the same prompt. We'll go over to Sora. Actually, I'll go with that one. No, well, this one. Fry the egg. Make it a video. Fry the egg. Again, Kling was faster. Here we go with frying our egg. Let's see. Yeah, looks good. Little camera movement. This is Kling. Oh, this is Kling 1.6, which is the older version. Let's see how 2.0 does. This one, confirm. We have 2.0. Fry the egg. So now we'll compare 1.6 to 2.0 Kling. I wonder if the last one was 1.6. Although it still won the day at 1.6 versus Sora. We'll come back. It says about 4 minutes. Let's go look at Sora. All right, let's see whether we got... Oh, no. I don't think so. What's happening with the floating egg? It's almost like a flying saucer. The other one isn't really frying. It's just camera movement. So... Again, I'm going to go with Kling on this one, but let's see what Kling 2.0 does and compare 1.6 to 2.0. That'll be interesting. Okay, here we go. Here's 2.0. Yeah, I think a little bit better movement. Let's take a look at 1.6. Yeah, there was a little more movement in the egg and the bubbling. I think it was just a little more refined. I mean, not that much of a difference, but enough. Okay, last one. We're going to do straight text to video with a longer prompt that I developed with ChatGPT, actually. And it's more detailed. It's about a chef cutting and eating a steak. So here we go. Let's see. Is this too much? Is that what it's saying here? Well, I'm just going to go with it, give him both the same amount of information, and see what we end up with. And we are on 2.0 with Kling. There we go. Both of them now have very long, focused prompts. No images this time, just to see how each one handles such a long, in-depth prompt. How far do they go and follow this prompt adherence here? Is this going to be a success for Kling, or is it going to be a success for Sora? Maybe this is the opportunity that Sora needed to shine. So we'll start off with Sora, and here we go. And no, this is actually 2 sections. That didn't know. There's a lot of morphing. I mean, the chefs look good. As we look at these images, you can see all 4 here. But none of them really do the job. There's just morphing, and this has been a tough prompt for many different AIs that I have tested related to this type of a food shot. And I don't know what it is, especially when we ask them to eat the food. That really goes wrong. But this one, the knife and the morphing and it's just not getting it. It's just not getting it. Here we are here. And again, same thing. Just the cut isn't right. It is not working out. All right, let's head on over to Kling and see how Kling did. Here's the Kling version, and oh no, okay. But this went a little bit further in terms of prompt adherence, the chef eating. But as I've often said, the eating part usually doesn't work out so well. It's better, but there are many issues because I assure you that knife and then what happened to the handle of the blade, knife going so deep into the pan that has 2 handles. Are there pans with 2 handles? I don't think so. But let's see what there. I had to make a couple, so let's see how they worked out. Here's the next one. And let's see. Just picking it up out of the pan and kind of eating it. That looks a little dangerous, like it might hurt. Wow, these always go wrong. Every time. Let's see. How's this one? Oh, good. That's about the best cut I have ever seen. And and then he disappears and appears over there and but you know what? That's about the best cut of meat I've ever seen. It goes wrong after that, and I'm not sure what kind of meat that is ultimately, but I will give a lot of credit for at least that is something that, and I'm not sure why it's sizzling like that on a wood board, but again, little details that we're just not getting in the AI world. I will appreciate that. So what do you think? Was it Sora or was it Kling? Well, I think we probably know who the winner was in terms of the best food between the two. Let me know your thoughts, maybe a comparison or 2 other AI video generators I should compare as it relates to food. Let me know in the comments below. And of course, if you want to hear more about AI for the creative, head on over to the creativeaishow.com. Of course, you can check us out right here on the YouTube channel every Monday and the podcast at your favorite podcast location for audio only. Talk to you next time.